Cody Rhodes' WWE return sparks backlash. Wrestling veteran baffled by his new challenge. Cody Rhodes' dramatic return to WWE at Saturday night's main event has set the wrestling world ablaze. In a surprise twist, Rhodes stormed the ring to stop John Cena from interfering in Logan Paul's clash with Jey Uso, an act that has paved the way for a blockbuster tag team showdown at Money in the Bank on June 7th. Rhodes will now join forces with Uso to take on the unlikely duo of Cena and Paul in what promises to be one of WWE's most talked-about matchups of the year. However, the excitement surrounding Rhodes' return hasn't come without controversy. A vocal section of fans is airing grievances about the creative direction, especially the increasingly prominent role of Logan Paul. Many argue that Paul's inclusion feels more like a marketing stunt than a natural storyline progression, an opinion reinforced by a clumsy in-ring moment that's since gone viral for all the wrong reasons. Adding fuel to the fire, wrestling legend Jim Cornette has weighed in with harsh criticism of Rhodes' current character work. According to Cornette, Cody's attempts to channel the spirit of his father, the legendary Dusty Rhodes, fall flat. He argues that Cody lacks the grit and emotional gravitas that made Dusty a beloved figure, instead presenting a version of a babyface that feels overly polished and emotionally fragile. Despite the backlash, WWE seems unfazed. Backstage reports and crowd reactions suggest the company is all in on Rhodes as a top-tier babyface, especially in a landscape overflowing with dominant heel personas. From sold-out merch to booming crowd pops, Rhodes continues to prove he's a central figure in WWE's future plans. Outside the squared circle, Rhodes is extending his reach with a brand new podcast titled, What Do You Want to Talk About?, debuting this Wednesday. The show promises to blend personal insights, wrestling lore, and fan interaction, offering a deeper look into the mind of the American Nightmare. It's a bold move that signals Rhodes' intent to shape not just the WWE ring, but the entire wrestling discourse. Whether you're cheering him or critiquing him, one thing's clear: Cody Rhodes is once again at the heart of WWE's most electrifying drama. John Cena's emotional exit, the real reasons behind WWE's most iconic farewell. After more than 2 decades of electrifying arenas and defining what it means to be a WWE superstar, John Cena has officially announced that 2025 will mark his final year in the ring. But this isn't just another retirement announcement. It's the closing act of one of the greatest wrestling legacies of all time. When I'm a step slow, I'm out. In an emotional interview with Daniel Cormier, Cena opened up about a promise he made not to the company, but to the fans. I made a promise to the audience. When I am a step slow, I am out the door. I'm there. At 47, the 16-time world champion admitted that the physical toll has caught up with him. For a man who built his career on hustle, loyalty, and respect, anything less than his absolute best would feel like a betrayal to the millions who cheered him on through the years. A retirement years in the making. Cena's decision isn't impulsive. It's the product of nearly 7 years of reflection. Since stepping back from full-time competition in 2017, he's been juggling WWE appearances with a booming Hollywood career. But even amid blockbuster movies and red carpets, his love for wrestling never faded. This needs to consume your life to be great, Cena reflected. And I just can't give that anymore. For Cena, greatness was never negotiable. And if he couldn't give 100%, he wouldn't give anything at all. The villain's turn. No one saw coming. If fans expected a quiet exit, Cena had other plans. In a shocking twist at Elimination Chamber, Cena turned heel for the first time in over 20 years, aligning with none other than The Rock and Travis Scott in a move that stunned the WWE Universe. Now, with the intent to retire as the undisputed WWE champion, Cena's swan song is less about nostalgia and more about rewriting history on his own terms. I'm not here to say goodbye, he said. I'm here to shake the industry one last time. This villainous transformation has polarized the wrestling world. Is it betrayal or brilliance? Regardless, it's classic Cena. Unpredictable, compelling, and always at the center of the conversation. The road to immortality Cena's farewell tour is shaping up to be nothing short of epic. Fans will see him at key events including the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania 41. The journey will culminate in December 2025, with a final match that could change the WWE landscape forever. Whether he walks away as a beloved hero or a ruthless champion, Cena's legacy is secure, etched in the minds of fans and in the fabric of WWE history. Uncle Howdy and Alexa Bliss, set to revive WWE's most terrifying gimmick in years. 4 years after the eerie magic of The Fiend and the Firefly Funhouse storyline faded from WWE screens, the supernatural horror is back, and it's darker than ever. On SmackDown, the seeds of something truly sinister have been planted, and at the heart of it are two of WWE's most enigmatic figures, Uncle Howdy and Alexa Bliss. The Wyatt Six have arrived. On May 23, 2025, Uncle Howdy made a jaw-dropping return, not alone, but flanked by a disturbing new faction, the Wyatt Six. Comprised of Eric Rowan, Dexter Lumis, Joe Gacy, and Nikki Cross, this menacing group emerged from the shadows to unleash chaos, ambushing multiple tag teams in a merciless beatdown. The segment closed with a chilling visual. Howdy, surrounded by flickering candles, blowing out a birthday cake, a haunting tribute to his real-life brother Bray Wyatt, who would have celebrated his birthday that same day. The moment was symbolic, unsettling, and a powerful signal that Bray's legacy is not only remembered, but being reborn. The return of Alexa Bliss? Though Alexa Bliss hasn't yet appeared on screen with the Wyatt Six, all signs point to her inevitable arrival. Wrestling fans have been quick to note subtle cues, her social media blackouts, cryptic references, and shared visual elements in gear design with Howdy that harken back to The Fiend. Insiders suggest Bliss may reprise or reinvent her twisted persona from her 2020 to 2021 run, where she was The Fiend's eerie accomplice. If true, her addition could elevate this storyline into a full-blown psychological horror arc, blurring the lines between fiction and nightmare. SmackDown's descent into darkness. WWE appears to be fully embracing the supernatural with this storyline, pushing SmackDown into uncharted territory. With the Wyatt Six now on the loose, their next move is a mystery, and that's precisely what makes it so thrilling. Could Bliss make her return this week? Will Howdy target specific superstars or claim a championship as a twisted form of dominance? And what role will mind games, illusions, and storytelling play in this nightmarish saga? What's clear is that WWE is no longer just telling stories, it's summoning them from the dark. Former AEW champion to turn heel at WWE Money in the Bank and cost Cody Rhodes. Ricky Saints to betray Cody Rhodes at Money in the Bank? AEW past may haunt WWE future. As WWE builds toward the explosive Money in the Bank event on June 7, 2025, a storm may be brewing beneath the surface of one of the night's most anticipated matches. While all eyes are on Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso teaming up to face John Cena and Logan Paul, the real story could be about betrayal. And it may come from someone Cody once called a brother. From AEW brotherhood to WWE backstab? In a twist worthy of the Squared Circle's greatest betrayals, former AEW star Ricky Starks, now repackaged in WWE as Ricky Saints, is rumored to be turning heel at Money in the Bank. And the target? The very man who helped bring him through the WWE doors, Cody Rhodes. The two share a well-documented bond, forged in their AEW days and solidified off-screen through personal camaraderie. But in the cutthroat world of WWE, friendship rarely survives ambition. If the rumors are true, Saints' betrayal could be timed perfectly to cost Rhodes and Uso their match, sending shockwaves through the locker room and triggering a personal war that could stretch all summer. Such a heel turn wouldn't just be personal, it would be strategic. Saints, known for his swagger, mic skills, and ring awareness, was a natural heel in AEW. A sudden turn against Rhodes would elevate him instantly, positioning Saints as a breakout star on SmackDown and giving Rhodes a deeply personal rival en route to SummerSlam. WWE's master plan: AEW Blood, WWE Gold. The move would also fit neatly into WWE's evolving strategy of repurposing AEW alumni for major storylines. With talents like Cody, Jade Cargill, and even rumors of MJF's eventual arrival, WWE is subtly reshaping its main event scene with ex-AEW firepower. Rhodes, still riding the wave of fan support since finishing the story at WrestleMania, remains one of WWE's top babyfaces. But even heroes need fresh villains. Ricky Saints could be that villain, young, hungry, charismatic, and with just enough shared history to make the betrayal hurt. In the bigger picture, this wouldn't just be a match. It would be the start of a new saga. One where past loyalties become future grudges, and Cody Rhodes is forced to face a new kind of nightmare. What happens at Money in the Bank? Should Saints turn heel and sabotage Rhodes, expect an immediate fallout on SmackDown. Promos, backstage segments, and likely a one-on-one match will follow, potentially setting the stage for a blockbuster SummerSlam showdown.